Call from we have a call from Lebanon, New Hampshire, and Bradley is on the show. Bradley, here's Green Day for you.
Hello,
hey, Green
Bradley.
Day. How are you?
Bradley. Good. How are you?
Yeah, you know.
Pretty good. I just first like to say that I really enjoy your music. I think it's great.
I'd like to say that I enjoy your voice.
Thank you. And I have a two-part political question for you. The first question is this. How do you feel about gay marriage, or as Vermont would call it, civil union? Do you feel it's okay, or do you feel against it?
Of course it's okay.
Of course it's okay.
Hey, man, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, you know,
great.
Two people that love each other that want to get married, I mean, they should definitely do it no matter what. And, you know, that's how we feel about it.
And
Hey, if you can make it work, that's great.
What's the second part of your question there?
You know,
Yeah.
the hard part is actually trying to stay together no matter if it's, I mean, no matter what your sexual preference is. You know, I mean, it's, you know, that's, I mean, because I've been married for 6 years, you know, and, you know, I don't know, it's difficult. And what?
That's a good point. Gay marriage is into divorce sometimes, too. What's the other part of your question there,
Well,
Bradley?
no matter what.
No matter who your significant other is.
Yes, that's right.
It's getting together with a cow and staying together with them that's really hard.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. That's a very tough thing. And Bradley with a nice voice.
Come on.
What's part two?
What's part two? Part two is about gay rights. How do you feel about people who want to overturn the civil union that Vermont has done for gays and lesbians to be able to marry? There's a lot of people out there that say it's wrong, it's against traditional family and religious values. How do you respond to that?
They should mind their own goddamn business.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, because I have a family too, and I wouldn't think of, you know, the problem is that, you know, people have this idea of a conventional family, and I think that some of those ideas need to get thrown out the door. I mean, this is the year 2000. It's the 21st century.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
I think it's every person has got their own idea of what, you know, love and marriage is, and, you know, and I think it definitely should be respected by everybody, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to stay the night in another person's house. You don't live with them, so what business is it really of yours? None.
So, Bradley, these are important questions and deserve good answers. I'm just curious, why are you asking Green Day these questions?
Well, I really like the band, and the reason I'm asking these questions is I like to know what my bands think, you know, the people who I like, because
I think that's really important.
That's fair enough, absolutely.
Or against it. That way I know what music to buy and what not to.
Well, I definitely agree, you know, because there's a lot of, I mean, especially with the song that we just put out, a song like Minority, which is, you know, and a song like Warning and Fashion Victim or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, there's a lot of bands that sort of aren't saying anything at all in music, especially sort of that claim to be this sort of alternative, quote-unquote, rock band or whatever. And I think it's important to sort of speak your mind. And, you know, the last thing we need is a bunch of Ted Nugents out there that are, you know, making music. So
Now, you guys going to vote in November?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Who are you going to vote for?
Billy Joe for president.
Billy Joe.
I'm voting for Bradley.
For Bradley, yeah. Bradley seems to have his thought process together there. Yeah. No, who are you guys going to vote for?
I'm thinking about going with the Jello Biafra, none of the above.
None of the above, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to put together a ballot that that says that there's none of the above, and then you get all new candidates for the
There
presidency.
should be like a place on it that just says not Bush.
Not
whatever
Bush.
it is.
Yeah, like I'm
I'm gonna
checking
vote,
the not Bush box.
I'm going to vote under the fuzzy math category.
Anything but Bush
Under the
category.
fuzzy candidate category.
I don't know. You know, it's like I've heard the two.
Actually, have you heard there's a new fuzzy Beanie Buddy?
I've been hearing good things about. I mean, I don't know what Ralph Nader is all about. I'm not really sure.
Nader, I didn't even know her.
Well, they don't want you to know what Ralph Nader's all about. That's why they kept him out of the debate. You know, he got turned away at the door. They don't want you to know what he's about.
Yeah. Does he blink a lot?
That's very funny, though. I didn't vote for anybody, but I especially didn't vote for Bush.
You know what? That's a good slogan.
Yeah, it's better than what I've heard so far. Bradley, thanks for being on.